Hey guys, Terry here. Happy New Year. This episode we're going to talk about the 6th gen 4Runner false profits and try to address a few things about the truck that honestly will probably make you not want to buy it. You guys know we're not Toyota fanboys here. We've got some concerns, long-term durability concerns with the new truck coming out. Let's get going and talk more about it.
More moments later.
Okay, the very first thing I want to touch on is this new turbo 4-cylinder that will be in the truck. Okay. It's not going to be ideal for towing like the 4-liter V6 is. It may have more gears in that automatic transmission behind it. That turbo is going to really work the engine to tow what the current 4Runner 5th gen can tow right now. Again, I just assume that it'll have 310 horsepower and maybe 258 pounds of torque, somewhere around there. So less torque than the V6, but more horsepower. A 6 or 8 speed transmission. I suspect an 8-speed transmission. The Ford Bronco went with the 8-speed automatic on its 2.3 liter EcoBoost for maximum fuel economy. And of course, you guys know the take rate is very, very low for the 2.3 liter 4-cylinder EcoBoost in the Bronco. Toyota's going to leave us with a 2.4 or 2.5 4-cylinder. It'll be turboed. I'm just saying, I'd rather be out in the wild with the current V6. Our idea right now, we've got two ideas right now for Toyota. Keep making the current 5th gen at Tahara, especially if you're going to run the new 4Runner 6th gen 4Runner in Mexico. Call it the classic version and still sell it for those that want it. And I think a lot of people will still want it. And then you can go do your 4-cylinder 4Runner. Okay, so that's our first concern with the 6th gen. You guys have heard me mention this next one. I'm pretty confident that the 8-speed automatic will be a sealed transmission from Toyota. There is no such thing as a forever transmission. So I just think that's a bad move. I think you can unseal it. There'll be a way to do it, but boy, will that be expensive or time consuming. And again, and I've also said this before, with a 5-speed that's proven to be the best automatic transmission on the market, except for the 6-speed in the outgoing Lexus GX460, you can't go wrong with fewer points of failure. Boondocking, four-wheeling, taking your trucks off grids. We have concerns with the new transmission. Well, I think you guys can see Piper behind me. The next one, we have it on good authority that the front differential will be aluminum. Obviously, it's another weight savings gain for the 6th gen 4Runner. The aluminum front end differentials on Ford Broncos have not been that dependable or reliable. For me, a front end differential is a front end differential. They need to be cast iron, they need to be steel, something rugged for off-road use. You're going to be forced to, if you insist on having a 6th gen 4Runner, waiting for it to come out, you'll be forced to change the front and potentially the rear differentials with heavier duty ones. Okay, here's my next one. You know, you got your 6th gen 4Runner, you're out there driving around, you want to do some rock crawling, or you want to just lose yourself 100 miles into a national forest on a dirt road, or whatever. Turbos need to be very warm and hot to generate their promised numbers. And if this current 4-cylinder has less torque than the current V6 but more horsepower and an 8-speed transmission, it's going to generate a lot of heat in the engine base. I think if you get the 6th gen 4Runner, you're going to have to increase the cooling capacity for both the 8-speed and the motor itself with a better aftermarket aluminum radiator. That's our honest opinion on that right now. Did I say a lot of money? My gosh, yeah, a lot of money. Insurance costs may be higher because it's a turbo. It will also need an oil catch can. There's no way, I don't care if it's a car or truck, that I would buy a turbo without paying for an oil catch can, because right now all the modern engine designs have that rubber hose going right back into the head on the motor. It is basically gunk going through the engine. Oil catch can and frequent oil changes. Turbo engines, turbos are hard on small displacement motors, so you'll have your oil viscosity wearing down sooner. You'll need an oil catch can, so yeah, just more money, more trips to the dealer, that's for sure. So we've already heard that the new Tacoma is more expensive than the outgoing Tacoma, and dealers are discounting the current Tacoma $3,000 to $6,000. What does that mean? Go buy the current Tacoma. Don't mess around with this, folks. If you can get $3,000 to $6,000 off a Tacoma so they can make room for the new Tacomas coming out of Mexico, Go do it. Here's another one. The 6th Gen 4Runner is going to have electric steering. Again, automakers are going this route to save weight and try to get their fuel economy numbers up. Nothing's better than rack and pinion steering or mechanical steering like we have on the current 5th Gen 4Runners. Okay everyone, let's wrap up this episode. 1. A sealed 8-speed automatic transmission may be fine. Who's to say that it won't need software flashes or there'll be other issues with it? Who's to say overall that the first year of the 6th generation 4Runner will be problem free? I doubt it. The Tundra is proof of that. The price increase that's coming with the truck. Who wants that? The high probability that the truck will be made in Mexico alongside the Taco. I brought up a great idea that Toyota can continue to make the current 5th Gen 4Runner in Tahara, call it the Classic, and make the 6th Gen in Mexico for all those that want to spend more money, deal with issues potentially that the 5th Gen just will not have. We hope everyone had a good 2023. We'd like to give you a quick toast to 2024. Here's to 2024 and all of you. We really appreciate everyone who helped us grow this year. We couldn't be here without your support. Everything you've done to help us grow this year, we say thankful. We're looking forward to an even better 2024. I've already got the motorcycle itch, but I can wait a couple months or get lucky and make it down to Florida. Appreciate you guys watching this video. Again, we want everyone to have a great 2024. Until next episode, remember that we think of you and Happy New Year.